Hey everybody. Hope you're doing all right. Definitely appreciate how many people have reached out with questions and keeping up with the videos and everything. So thank you for adjusting to a very different kind of learning schedule. Please keep me up to date with any way I can help. Um, I want to share a little more info about the e-learning announcement that I had posted, and also in particular the the AP exam updates. So a few things that we will be changing just up front. The inquisitives will be put on hold for now. So we will no longer be, for the time being, collecting those inquisitives. So I'm going to be pausing those on my end. So if you see them like disappear or something like that, you didn't do anything wrong. I just want to give you a heads up that I was going to be pausing those. So that being said, a lot of this is changing a bit. Like this Unit 8 vocab card, that's all different now. Unit 8 test, that's all put on hold as well. And why are we making those changes? Well, let's take a look over here. Under the AP exam announcement, some of you hopefully looked at this. Those of you who aren't taking the AP exam might have disregarded it. So I want to make sure we're all kind of taking a look at it because it's going to impact everybody, not just our AP exam test takers. College Board announced that the exam will be taken online for the first time ever. Woo, crazy. So it's not going to be in person, and that means there's going to be several changes, many of which we don't quite understand yet. From what they've explained to me, it's going to be an abbreviated exam, a much shorter exam, roughly 45 minutes. That means the format of it is clearly going to be wildly different. Now, they have not announced yet what the format will be. That won't be till April 3rd. For all I know, it could just be straight multiple choice. It could be a single LEQ. It could be this, that, or the other. So that being said, the exam will also just cover our first 7 periods. There will be no questions on period 8 or 9. There's going to be a couple different testing days. Again, those days will not be announced till April 3rd, but from what they've said, their plan is to have one a little earlier for those who want to kind of get it out of the way, and also one a little bit later. But again, we won't know until April 3rd. From what I've been told, you also need a special browser, like a lockdown browser. We are working on our end of what that looks like for you and your Chromebook, so I will get more information to you about that. Also starting Wednesday, there's going to be some live review sessions the College Board offers. Even though they're live, you can access them later, I've been told, and that's kind of like the schedule. So what's that mean for us? Well, as I said earlier, we're going to be pausing what we've been doing with Period 8. So that includes the inquisitives, that includes the Period 8 test, the Period 8 vocab cards, all that's going to be paused. And we're going to start moving into review this week. So we're going to be doing roughly a period a day. And how that's going to look is that I'm going to post a little kind of review lecture for each time period. Then I'm also posting on the AP Classroom a review for each period. So you can see period 1 review e-learning. We'll have one of those posted each day. It's going to be a series of multiple choice questions and an SAQ each time. Now, these are not being collected for a grade, but you want to make sure you're doing them, especially if you're trying to take the AP exam in lieu of a final exam. You want to make sure that you're doing these to keep yourself up to date. If you're taking the AP exam but haven't done any of these review activities, you're going to have to take the final exam for a class. So make sure if you're taking the AP exam to kind of get yourself out of our class final that you're doing these. Now, if you aren't taking the AP exam, you might have tuned out already. Hopefully you didn't. You should still be doing these because we are adjusting our course along with the AP exam. That means your assessments will be geared through these periods as well. So make sure everyone, regardless of taking the test or not, is accessing these as they're posted. I don't have due dates on them right now, so don't feel pressured where I might be posting one a day. I know that might seem like a lot. Don't feel pressured to get them done each and every day as I'm posting them, okay? You have some time to get done with them. With that being said, don't let it build up. Don't ignore them. If you have any issues accessing them, please let me know, and I can try and figure out some workarounds. So that's kind of the big stuff right now. I hope everyone's doing well. Just a quick recap. The inquisitives are paused. The period 8 exam and vocab cards are paused. And we're going to start gearing towards review. So each day I'll be posting on the College Board website a review activity, and I'll also be posting a little review lecture for each period as we hit them. If you're taking the AP exam, this is a must-do to keep yourself exempt from our final in the class. If you aren't taking the AP exam, you still need to keep doing these to prepare for our class final. So let me know how I can help, and I will talk to you guys soon.